Welcome to Story Timer at Large. Heather Danyelle Teague. Tim Walthall rented a waterfront home in Newburgh, Indiana in August of 1995. He enjoyed the view of the river with barges and other boats passing. He also used a telescope to look across the river at the wooded areas of Kentucky. It's a beautiful place over there, and watching the river flow by is usually very peaceful. On August 26, 1995, he saw a lone sunbather on that shore. It wasn't really a proper beach, but a spot that locals knew. Young people sometimes went to that bottomland to party at night. It's called Newburgh Beach by locals because of its location across from Newburgh, Indiana. On August 26th, it was hot and sunny, and this young woman had gone there alone to work on her tan. She was probably hoping for some peace and quiet, some privacy. Tim Walthall, using the telescope, was violating her privacy, but she was in public, and in the end, maybe it is good in a way that he did. If he hadn't been looking that way, then no one would have ever known what happened that day. As Mr. Walthall peered through the telescope that day, he saw a man come out of the woods and approach the young woman on the towel. The man grabbed her by the hair and began dragging her off the beach and into the woods. She lost her bathing suit top and her towel as he dragged her violently away. All of this is happening like a silent film playing out as Mr. Walthall watches helplessly through the telescope. Tim Walthall felt sickened and near panic as he called police. He reported everything he saw and described the abductor and the victim. The Evansville Police Department responded immediately and coordinated efforts with officers in Kentucky. They found the towel and other evidence, but they did not find the young woman. Word spread quickly as police questioned locals. Had anyone seen anything? Luckily for investigators, farmers in the area had been a bit fed up with people partying on that isolated riverbank beach. They were tired of the trash, the fires, the trouble of it all. They had paid someone to videotape cars that were coming in and out of the area. The landowners and farmers quickly turned the tapes over to police. This narrowed the suspect pool down considerably. Police zeroed in on one man, Marvin Ray Dill. The vehicle spotted on the tapes was not around his property anymore, though. He was driving something different now. A search warrant was issued based on that. And the vehicle from the videotapes was located hidden in brush on the 28 acres that he and his family owned. Marvin Ray Dill committed suicide before officers could take him into custody at his trailer on September 1st, 1995. Let's go back just a little bit, back to February 1995, like 6 months earlier there, 6 or so months earlier. Marvin Dill was a married man, but he had been arrested in February for allegedly trying to lure women and children into his vehicle and soliciting for sex. He had drugs, alcohol, duct tape, gloves, and rope in his vehicle. That's suspicious. Yeah. But who was the victim? Where was she? Was she still alive? Heather Teague was only 23. She was born April 25, 1972. She grew up in Dixon, Kentucky. Heather was active at school and was a cheerleader at Webster County High School. She had dreams and goals. She had a loving family and many friends. Authorities and Heather's family searched for her day after day. Tim Walthall, who witnessed the horrific abduction through the telescope, volunteered to help search. Heather's mother was, of course, desperate for answers. She called Marvin Ray Dill's wife repeatedly, begging her for information. I think any mother would do the same. Dill's wife sued, claiming harassment. Marvin Ray Dill's spouse did not win that lawsuit. But it Heather's mother was able to come to some terms and cease calling. No amount of searches and pleading for information has ever resulted in bringing Heather home. Heather Teague has never been found. She was most likely sexually assaulted and killed within minutes of being abducted there on the beach. It's unlikely that Marvin Ray Dill was able to take her very far away from the area, considering how fast authorities were onto him after the abduction. So where is she? Her remains are still missing as I write this in 2025. Hopefully someone will stumble upon them one day so that Heather can be laid to rest where her family can pay their respects. Some other questions to ponder. What else did Marvin Ray Dill do before August of 1995? Was Marvin Ray Dill alone that day when he abducted Heather Teague? Heather's family has never given up. They continue to push for more investigation and testing of any evidence. If you have information relating to the abduction of Heather Teague, please submit a tip with the Kentucky State Police. I'll add the link in the comments under the video. And if you could, if you're hopeful that justice will be done in Heather's case, hit that thumbs up button underneath the video and consider sharing it with someone who might be interested in true crime and ongoing cold case investigations. And also subscribe for more. I research and write about crime mostly in the Midwest, Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, and Illinois so far. But I'm always interested in branching out. And also, if you have a case that you'd like to see me cover, make a comment and let me know. Let me know what you've got. I primarily research using old newspaper archives, and so the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s are some of the best newspaper article availability time frame. So that's kind of an area where I can find quite a bit of information. But I'm willing to make a video and a blog post about anything that anybody would want more attention paid to. I don't have a huge following, but hopefully that will grow as time goes on. Rest in peace, Heather Danyelle Teague.